everybody. Today we are interviewing Built Bar co-founder Nick Greer. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you too.
Good. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited. Today we're going to be taste testing your protein bars, which I may or may not have already tried. They're so yummy. And so everybody that's here, thank you for joining us. Comment and let us know you're here. And we want to know, where do you get your protein from and how do you get it into your diet? So before we get started, I want to just introduce us and then we'll get into a Q&A with Nick, and we're super excited to hear from you. So we have Annie Douglas here. She's our Chief Mom Ambassador. And I am Chrissy Kissinger, and I'm a project manager with Mom's Meat. And for those of you who don't know who we are, so Mom's Meat is an online community of moms, dads, caretakers, taking care of their family and wanting to raise them in a happy, healthy environment by giving them the best products and food that they can. So it's free to join. Go to momsmeat.com and you can become a mom ambassador to sample and try better for you products. So Annie, I asked our moms how they get protein into their diet, but I'm sure they're dying to hear how you get protein into your diet. So what do you eat for your protein intake?
I honestly, I'm not I've never been a big protein bar kind of person, but that's why I'm super excited to try these today, because I know that they could be a really easy way just to, supplement your diet. For me, I don't know if I do anything special to get more protein in my diet, honestly, and I'm not a big expert on this topic. So I am here to learn today. I want to know more about why it's important for like what place does protein bars like have in a family's kind of arsenal. I know, Chrissy, you kind of are a workout mom, fitness mom, so I have a lot of experience.
Yeah, I was really excited to do this Facebook Live because, protein bars, I feel like sometimes I think people can feel like they're a dime a dozen, right? There's so many out there, but it makes all the difference when you find one that not only has the protein you're looking for, but also has the right ingredients in it. There's a lot of protein products that can just be filled with sugar and unnecessary ingredients. So that's what we're really excited to bring Built Bar to you guys. And Annie's going to tell us a little bit about the prizes, because I'm very jealous of the giveaway.
I feel like we're always jealous of all people to give away really cool stuff, and we can't have a chance to win these items. But yeah, today we we are giving away some really great prizes. Nick from Built Bar has given us enough prize packs for 5 winners, and each prize pack will come with a mixed 18 bar box. So a mixed bag of built bars and a Built Boost. I'm not entirely sure what that is, Nick, but I'm sure you can tell us a little more about that later. And so you'll get at least one of every flavor and product they offer, and the value is over $65. So yeah, definitely stay tuned and participate in this video today, in this Facebook Live. Comment on this, ask us questions, share this video with your friends. If you know of your friends who like protein bars or like this type of content, please share this video with them and tell them all about what you learned here today. We're going to announce and select the winners on Monday. So you have all weekend, again, to participate and for your chance to win.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, this event is brought to you by Built Bar, and they're all natural, clean ingredient, nutritional powerhouse, and they've been described as the best tasting protein bar on the planet. And today we're actually going to taste test them, so we'll be able to tell you how we think of the amazing flavors that they have. And we're so excited. Again, Nick, thank you so much for joining us. We know that you have a busy company to run, so we appreciate you coming and talking to us about your products.
Thank you so much. What an opportunity. Thank you so much.
So the biggest question, the very first question right out of the gate that I want to ask, obviously we want to hear more about you and your family, but also I think our moms would love to know that you have 7 kids, right?
I have a powerhouse, most amazing wife on the planet. Yes, she bore all 7 children. So 7 children.
So
we are in awe right now.
Yeah.
Be in awe of her, only her, not me, that's for sure.
I asked Annie, I was like, is that a typo or is that real? That's awesome. So how old are they? What's the age range?
Ages from 20 down to 5.
Okay.
So we have every age possible, and it is the all-time greatest, I have to tell you, the absolute best.
That's awesome. And where are you guys? You said you're in Utah, right?
We're in Utah, south of Salt Lake. That's correct.
Okay. Awesome. And so how did you guys get started with Built Bar? Like, what was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, no, great question. So there's actually a family that was a chemist, and they came up with the bar and actually created the bar for Olympian and specifically. And so for a couple years, selling the bars out of tinfoil wrappers, and which was fantastic, and they'd sell maybe a couple hundred bars or so every month. But it was their next door neighbor that was buying about half their bars from them, and finally said, you know what, maybe I just need to buy this and actually do something with this and let the whole world know about it. And it was right thereafter that the two of us connected and said, all right, they had just taken the bar, rebranded it, and said, let's roll. Let's do something great with it. So that's what we started doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think the ingredients too, having clean and healthy ingredients is really important to you guys too.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it is so important to us. I've got a very weak stomach. I know you wouldn't look at me and think I have a weak stomach, but these products, that we put in these bars very much, it's not your traditional protein bar where I would typically get a little sick. A lot of them are chalky and they're hard to take down, but you do it because you got to get the protein in, you got to get them in.
Yeah.
But then, you know what? This is a much different experience, and I'm very grateful for these bars.
Yeah. And we know that also one of the other cool things that we loved about your company was the fact that you guys also want to give back to the community. So can you tell us a little bit about your involvement with the 512 Foundation?
Great question. We love 512, started it years ago. Basically, one of our main focuses is actually feeding kids on the weekend. We found out that so many kids get fed by the school system during the week, Monday through Friday, lunch and breakfast. But then they go home on the weekend and have no food, and they come back to school hungry, tired. In fact, they're not so attentive, and they fall behind very easily. So we actually pack around 2,000 bags of food every single week.
Wow.
And within the community itself to give to kids in about 45 locations, but we're trying to go nationwide with that to actually start helping kids over the weekend.
And that's awesome. That's really great. And you have more information about that on your website?
I don't know if it's on the website, but it's at 512.org. So FIVE, the number 12.org.
Okay, great. So now we want to talk a little bit about the bars. So I mentioned I may have gotten into them before today.
Yeah. You couldn't resist, could you? You just couldn't resist.
Yeah. I actually had to hide them from my family because my husband and my kids loved them.
It's a typical story. We hear that all the time.
Yeah.
When we have these husbands, we call them in the closet, eaters. They're hiding in the closet so their wives don't catch them.
Yeah.
Well, I saved all of the taste testing for today, so I'm going to provide very real and raw.
I can't wait.
So I feel like one of the things with protein bars, protein's typically associated with like bodybuilders and men. And so can you tell us a little bit about who should be eating protein and why they're so great for women?
Yeah, what's interesting is that I will tell you the bar itself, it's interesting you say the paradigm of weight trainers, bodybuilders, that's the only ones who need the intake of protein. But it's actually just the opposite, is like we all need that in our body. And we thought when we launched the company, we thought that was going to be our demographics. But believe it or not, 90+% of our customers are women because they finally found a product that actually tastes good, that's a great experience, that they can actually put in their body and it sits really well. And it's different than what's out there in the market. So that's what's exciting about that.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of women, myself included, you think of protein and women tend to be scared because they don't want to like get bulky and like a bodybuilder, right? So, but I think it's important for people to understand that protein, you need protein in your diet, whether, it's not just for weightlifters and it's just keeping a healthy and balanced diet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Spot on.
So we wanted to talk a little bit more about when the best time to consume the bar is. So meaning a lot of people think with protein bars, it should really only be if you work out a lot or, after a run or after a workout at the gym. But can you tell us a little bit about like how this would be good in your diet, when people tend to really eat them as meal replacements, things like that?
Yeah. I mean, every man is and every woman is different. I would say when they need to consume something like this. For me, a lot of people like to consume right before and right after. Mm-hmm. For me, I like to consume about an hour and a half after my workout. And it's a little bit different for me. It's what my body likes to do. I like to fast a little bit more in the morning and then not eat until about 10 or 10:30. That's just good for my body. Mm-hmm. So I would say there's this one specific way of when you eat the bars. I will tell you this. I know it sounds crazy, but once you taste one, you become addicted. And I don't care. You want them every time of the day. And
it's not crazy.
Flavors that you have. There's a mint brownie that we have, and it is delicious. But I'm telling you, it's perfect after dinner. Mm-hmm. Because it's like that treat. You're like, oh, just give me that 110 calorie treat after dinner, and it craves my chocolate craving, which is great.
Yeah, Annie, is that one of the ones that you're going to be taste testing today?
I was looking at that earlier. I might have to switch it out. You sold me on that flavor just now.
I love it.
So one of the other things that was really attractive for me, at least as a consumer of protein, was the amount or little amount of sugar that's in the bar. Right. Really low compared to other brands. So can you talk about that and how you guys made that happen?
Yeah, it's part of the secret sauce. In fact, when you taste the bar, you're going to notice really there's a chocolate coating around the entire bar. But it's a little deceiving because what's powerful about that is there's just little tiny coat over the bar itself. That's the sugar is in the dark chocolate, but it's the absolute best dark chocolate on the market that you can buy. And we put only the best in there. And that's what that sweetener is. Mm-hmm. That's what kind of makes it sweet as it goes in. And that experience when you bite it, it's just crisp. But it's, it's part of this secret formula, 4 grams of sugar. It's a bit unheard of.
Yeah.
And it's that's what makes it so great. That's what makes it so wonderful.
Yeah, that was when I was looking at the bars. That was the first thing that I looked for was the sugar. And I know that that's really important to our moms too. Is things can have healthy ingredients, but if you have all that added sugar, then it kind of negates all the healthy ingredients that are in there.
Right.
Yeah, I have to say that I'm a bit of a sugar Nazi at home. And I definitely look at the sugar content. And so that is like music to my ears when there's a product that's low sugar.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So can you tell us why you guys chose whey protein isolate to use in your bars?
Well, we didn't have a choice. That's what was chosen with the formula itself. I will tell you, this is so sad to say, and I don't even know if I should say this, but whatever. I'm just going to say it. Mom's meat. Well, let's just do it. But we are trying to create a plant-based protein bar in the future because my wife actually cannot have the bars. She cannot have whey protein. And so she's had 2 tiny slivers of Built Bar this entire time of building this business. And it's so hard for me while all of our family's sitting there just trying every new flavor, all the taste tests that we get, new flavors coming out. My wife just sits there and I'm like, honey, I love you. I am so sorry. I promise we're trying to figure this out. So,
yeah. That would be awesome. A plant-based protein. Yeah. So your elevator pitch. So can you tell us why Built Bar is different than the other protein bars? So what makes it so great and compared to the other protein bars that your moms could choose?
It's fascinating. I mean, I never thought in a million years I'd be sitting on a live show with 2 wonderful women talking about like protein bars. Like you feel like this is weird. This guy's got passion about protein bars. I will tell you this is where we have passion is finally we allowed taste to meet nutrition.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, I tell this to everyone, they're like, yeah, there's hundreds of bars out there. Come on, what's different about yours? I'm like, I don't know. You know what? You try it. You tell me what's different. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you just try it. And you tell me. That's the differentiator. That's what makes it so wonderful, is the experience you have eating this bar over any other bar itself. Guaranteed, like nothing else out there on the market.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's time for Annie and I to try the bars so we can tell you how great they are.
I'm excited for at least one of you to try it. Well, I don't know who.
I did pick new flavors that I haven't had before.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so Annie, which flavors did you choose?
Well, now I have to dig through my box to find the mint flavor. But so I selected, because I love the combination of fruit and chocolate. And by the way, I am a chocoholic. So, I mean, first of all, you got me right there with all the chocolate flavors. But I love combination of fruit and chocolate. So I have here with me the raspberry chocolate cream.
Interesting. Okay.
And I can't wait to try the orange chocolate.
Okay.
And then I'm going to also try the coconut almond.
Do it. My favorite right there.
My favorite, Nick.
I just had that about an hour ago. So yes.
And then I'm going to finish it off with the toffee almond.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry. I should have brought my bars in here. What am I thinking?
I know. You could have been trying.
We could have had an eating feast together.
Yeah. And then if I still want to keep going, I have another box full of.
I'm coming over. I'm getting some.
Yeah. It's a Built Bar happy hour.
Yeah. And Christy, what flavors do you have?
So I have a major sweet tooth. So I went for all of like the very sweet flavors. So I have the German chocolate cake, which I was really excited about.
Ooh.
I chose the banana nut bread. I'm really excited about.
That's fun. Yeah.
And the peanut butter brownie, which I think, Nick, you said was one of your best sellers, right?
I love peanut butter brownie. It's so good.
And then the last one, so I love the coconut almond, but because I already had that, I took one for the team, and I'm not trying it today, but I am doing the coconut chocolate cream.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm interested to see how they taste.
Classic. I love it.
So what are we going to do? Just dig in?
I think so. Yeah.
I think people are like, come on. And you know what? And you do me a favor, like seriously, no joke. Please give your honest, honest, raw opinion. I want nothing but that. Like,
I think I'm already compromised. You already know my opinion.
Okay, Annie, you got to tell me. Just be totally raw.
Okay.
Totally raw.
Okay. All right. So this is the orange chocolate cream.
Yep.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
It tastes like a candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
It just tastes like It just tastes like a candy bar. I can't even believe this is protein bar.
I just had the German chocolate cake one, and I can it's like tastes like is there coconut on German chocolate cake? I can taste that texture. Oh my goodness.
So the orange flavor definitely comes out. It's very I guess it's kind of chewy in texture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't believe this is only 4 grams of sugar.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's really crazy.
When I tried them, that was the first thing I noticed, and I shared this with you the other day, Nick, that usually with protein bars, I'm used to the crunchy inside. So it was definitely a different experience with the chewiness, but it felt like I was more indulging because it's more of a dessert. But again, the sugar content, it's crazy.
It's so good. That orange, I mean, not everybody likes the combination of, fruit and chocolate, but that hit the spot. That was so good.
I just had the banana nut bread. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
That one.
Chrissy, are there nuts in that one? Is it crunchy?
There are nuts.
There's nuts in there?
There are.
It's not, you can't taste the crunchiness of the nut. It's just chewy.
You'll taste it every now and then.
Oh.
So good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm trying the raspberry chocolate cream.
That one's good.
Yep. I'm telling you, if someone just said, have this piece of candy, I would totally be like, yeah, this is candy. Like,
I'm telling you, I had to like keep my kids away from the box of things. Like, I'm like, I was finding wrapper. I'm like, what is happening right now? I mean, but again, because there's like such a low amount of sugar, you don't feel that guilt about giving it to them.
Yep.
Well, I know a lot of our moms are jealous right now because they're putting up a lot of comments that.
But it's commenting because you could win your own prize pack of the 18 bars.
Yeah, you guys, if you win this prize pack, you will seriously be so excited at all the flavors. Okay, so this next one is the coconut almond.
Okay, I'm gonna do the coconut cream while you're doing that one, so we can compare.
It reminds me of that one candy that I really like. That is that is kind of, I can't remember the name of that.
Is it an Almond Joy?
Yes, it tastes like an Almond Joy. Oh my gosh!
Oh, I feel like I'm like on an island somewhere with the coconut flavor.
I love it. I love it.
It's transporting us into the different realm. Okay, my last one. I mean, if someone told me that they would give me this, but I have to work out first, that would motivate me to work out. This is my prize for working out.
Which one did you save for last?
The toffee.
Oh, yeah.
The toffee almond. Okay.
I saved the peanut butter brownie one for last.
And I feel like the size, a portion of this is really great too.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, good.
So good.
I don't know what normal protein bars taste like, but I don't remember the last time I had one, but I'm sure I've had one in the past, and I don't ever remember liking them. So this is such a different, I mean, like you said, Nick, like you just have to try it to see what the difference is.
Right.
I can definitely see why this is addictive.
How many flavor varieties do you have? Because I feel like that's another really unique aspect too, you have a protein bar, maybe they have like a chocolate and a vanilla, but nothing along these lines.
Yeah, I mean, we launched even 3 new flavors just yesterday for a limited time. We're always launching new flavors.
Wow.
I mean, last month we launched 5 new flavors. So, we take them off, bring them back. We have a core of about 18 plus, or so flavors themselves. And what's great is you can mix and match, in boxes of 6, you buy a box of 18, you can get 3 different flavors, or you can get the mix box that has, multiple flavors in there. And so it's we just try to give as many options as possible.
Yeah.
Users.
I want to kind of share all the flavors that I have in front of me because I think our moms would want to know like all these different flavor varieties. But there's a black cherry chocolate cream. There's peanut butter, banana nut bread, coconut chocolate cream, salted caramel.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I should pick that one to try.
Well, you still can. I mean, they're right there in front of you.
They are. I feel like I have to finish my other 4 bars that I already opened because that's for my children.
I love it.
Banana chocolate cream, double chocolate mousse. I mean, it's endless. It is honestly endless.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they are so good.
I love it.
The other cool thing too about the bars is that, I mean, we held up a couple for you, but the way that they're packaged, you can easily throw it in your bag for like an on the go. I know all of us moms, well, any parent is really looking for easy on the go, especially with your kids. So it's good not only for moms, dads, it's also great for kids. And because there's protein in it, it helps kind of, stave off that hunger a little bit. So
right.
I don't know about you. My son must be going through a growth spurt. He's always wanting to eat. So it'd be awesome to just have these easily accessible.
Yeah.
And, not having to compromise the quality of the snack too.
Yeah. We actually have this big glass jar right there on the counter and it says full of Built Bars. They go and grab those and it's such a healthy snack as opposed to going in and grabbing some chips or the Cheez-Its or whatever it may be. So it's actually works out kind of well, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
So I have a 4-year-old who's going to be 5 in a couple of weeks. she nonstop asked me, she's a chocoholic, takes after me, nonstop asked me for dessert, throughout the day. After breakfast today, she said, after breakfast, can I have dessert? I'm like, no, baby, you can't have dessert after breakfast. But what's really crazy is that I might just start telling her yes and just these.
Exactly. I'm glad you love them so much. We kind of like them too, I guess you can say.
Yeah. Well, I think it's safe to say, based on this taste test, that they are definitely Mom's Meat approved.
Yes.
Sure. They're amazing. And again, we love that they're built with the natural ingredients. There's no preservatives, no coloring. It's 100% real chocolate. The soft, fluffy, chewy center. It's almost too good to be true. They're so good.
Yeah.
And again, the low calorie content too. Sometimes with protein bars or shakes, it tends to be higher in calories, so people kind of steer clear of that. But low calories, and there's 15 to 20 grams per bar, right, of protein?
Yeah. So it varies, of course, based upon the bar itself. But yeah, 15 to 20 grams of protein.
Which is awesome. It's a great way to get that into your daily diet for sure.
Right.
And so our moms can go to builtbar.com to purchase the bars. And we actually have a code for you today. So if you use the code MomsMeat, you get $10 off your first order of the Built Bar or the Built Boost. And then for returning customers, because you're going to love it so much, use the code MomsMeat again for 15% off through the end of April. And I think you guys are also running a site-wide, like, buy one, get one 50% off, right?
Yeah. We just launched that just the other day on Tuesday. And just for a limited time, it's buy one, get one for 50% off. We've never ran that before. So with these three new flavors, we're super excited about that.
Oh, well, great. Well, thank you again for coming on and talking to us about bars and for letting us try these. I
was a little jealous. I mean, here I have access to them and I don't have them next to me. I'm like, I'm jealous. I want to. It's terrible. You're killing me. So it's great. Thank you. What an opportunity. Thank you for being so great. And we hope everyone enjoys the bars. I mean, they are a game changer. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you again to you and also to our moms for joining us. Remember to keep sharing and liking and commenting for a chance to win. And again, we'll select our winners and they'll be announced on Monday. So to get your really awesome prize pack, make sure you comment and share this video. Thank you so much again. It was great to talk with you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay,
Bye.
see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.